My name is Daniel Gumpal, and this is my audience. Okay. We have a mission to protect and hand on the planet to the next generation. Climate crisis is a very serious topic since it's affecting the planet everybody lives on. Climate change is affecting me personally because I also live on this planet. Today I will be informing you guys on what climate crisis is and what people are doing to combat this. I'll be talking about the natural disasters and climate change happening to the planet. I will also be talking about what people are doing to combat this crisis. So for our first main point, climate crisis has had a negative effect on the planet, causing destruction around the world. According to the U.S. Department of State, bold action to tackle the climate crisis is more urgent than ever. The record-breaking heat, floods, storms, drought, and wildfires devastating communities around the world underscore grave risk we already face. So, as we can see on these graphs, this first graph shows the carbon has been increasing from the past to the future, basically showing what will happen over time. And as we can see, the more carbon going in the air, the more temperature rising, as we have seen over time. So for our second main point, for our sub point number 2, in June 2021, water restrictions entered into force in California. Climate change is responsible for 50% of the severity of drought in California. Water restrictions are expected to expand on many states in the U.S. Farmers are already affected. So, as we can see, this is California in 2021. Huge drought all over the state, which is a huge problem. So now onto what the climate crisis policy is doing to combat this. So our second main point, climate crisis policy is doing many things to fix the damages done by climate change, but also fixing future problems with climate change. So as we can see here, this is California, 2022, just 1 year ago. And as we can see, we're in 2023 and there's less drought. California is healing. So for our first sub point, President Biden campaigned on a bold vision of tackling the climate crisis with the urgency that science demands by building clean energy economy that benefits all Americans with lower costs for families, good paying jobs for workers, and healthier air and cleaner water for communities. Another one for subpoint number 2, according to the Nature Conservancy on August 11, 2022, the U.S. House of Representatives today approved the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022. The bill includes about $370 billion in clean energy and climate investments over time. So as we can see here, 42% in renewable energy. This shows that the climate crisis policy is doing things to fix climate change. So today I have informed you on what climate crisis policy is and what people are doing to combat climate change. As we can see, climate change has had a negative effect on our planet and how climate crisis policy is fixing this issue. We need to fix this planet now for a better life for the next generations.